The January transfer window is finally open, and I've already made some deals, albeit, for £0 in total, but deals nonetheless, and we are hoping to improve our squad as we push for these promotion spots, as it no longer really looks that feasible that we will be winning the league. Though we are 5 points away, that's not terrible. A couple of good signings, who knows what will happen. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 26th episode of the FM22 Salford City Road to Glory with me, Raxo FM, where today we are playing against Ipswich and Reading in the Championship, as well as starting our road in the January transfer window, where hopefully we will be making some sales and some signings to improve our squad to hopefully push for that promotion spot that we are hoping to get at the end of the season. And it looks like it is still possible. 5 points away though is not ideal, and it's not the position we were in last time, but we have moved back up to the top since last time we saw each other. Just did end up falling back down to 4th place. If you guys are excited for today's episode, please make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM YouTube channel so you don't miss the daily Football Manager content coming your way. Can we please smash 8 likes on today's video to celebrate being in the transfer window and to hopefully give me motivation to do some transfers, because I'd feel bad if you guys like this video and I haven't done anything. But I have already done something, and it is the sale of 2 players that I have already told you about, to be honest. But Jack Colback has left the club, as well as Jordan I. Very sad to see them both go. No, that's not true at all. I'm happy to see them both go. No one's coming to the club though. But in terms of transfer targets or transfer sales, Grant Hall looks like he might be leaving for £400,000. Very happy with that. And we're trying to sign this young man from Barcelona on a pre-contract expiry deal, just because he is such a decent player and he's not asking for too much in terms of wages. So that's what we're doing at the moment. We're still looking for people to improve the squad, and I don't have too much of a desperate need to get rid of many players in our team. So I feel pretty good about where we are as a football club, although I don't feel too good about what has happened since last time we saw each other. It's not horrendous, but it's not quite what we've been used to recently. I played all 6 of these games here, so pretty proud of myself for all that work, and 2 of them being losses, 1 being a draw, 3 being wins, so overall pretty good. Happy that we've bounced back with a win last time with the 1-0 result against Birmingham to hopefully give us a decent run of form in today's episode. But now we're versing Ipswich, up in 3rd place, very decent team, and we have had to massively rotate the squad because we didn't have a lot of time between our last 2 games, and to be honest, I didn't really plan in advance that much. But it's still a decent 11. The only issue that we have is having Hanam, who is already very tired in that right back spot, but we've got Clark on the bench and we'll bring him on and move Johnson over into the left back position if we need to. But for now, this is the team that we're going to have to go with. It's Walker, Meyer, Dander, oh no, Ramsey. I think I'm going to play Ramsey, who has not been recalled yet, but he has been dipping in form since last time we saw each other. I think the last time he actually had a good game was on camera, and then he had a blank and another blank, and then I think he got injured for a period of time. So not been great, but I will let him start this game once again. Drahir, Smith, Johnson, Hall. Oh my gosh, Gazzino. He's so accident prone. I really hate him. I'm sorry. He looked like a brilliant signing, but I don't know if it was on camera, but he just passed it back to their player and they scored straight off the back of it. And then the other day he scored an own goal. I don't think I can justify playing him anymore, but he is the only centre-back that isn't completely shattered apart from Hall. So they are the centre-back pairing, and I'm hoping they'll do enough to keep us a clean sheet in today's game. Kovar in between the sticks, and you already know who we've got at left back. So let's jump into this game and let's hope we can come away with a win with the rotated squad. I'm not going to lie, I'm not expecting massive things. I think that someone pointed out, oh sorry, I forgot who it was. It was someone that's watched my content for a really long time. I'm really sorry, I don't remember who said it. But someone pointed out last time we versed Ipswich that they've got the goalkeeper who used to play for Salford last year when we did the Salford save, but obviously not in this save because he transferred in real life to Ipswich and has been there ever since. So he's a pretty decent goalkeeper. He's proven it there with a decent save against our right winger from Canada. I don't really know how to say his name, to be honest, so I just thought that would be easier. Meyer putting in a ball now, not quite what we wanted, but that was a really good save actually. I don't think I gave that enough heat. It's very good chance for us to go 1-0 up. There we go. HL Yeah, I'm very happy he's not my goalkeeper, because that is an incredibly difficult name to pronounce. They're going for 300k back in the day. So yeah, unfortunately didn't get to use him. But of course we've had Kovar ever since, and realistically he's been an incredible goalkeeper as well. Hopefully he keeps getting better as he's still a young man. But they're on the ball right now, and that's what we need to focus on as they're coming up with Itcha. I think he used to play for Manchester City. Quite a good German central attacking midfielder, I want to say. Could be wrong, but I think I'm correct in saying all of this. Kovar making a save there, trying to prove that he is just as good as the goalkeeper on the other side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the German guy. Oh, he's English now? I swear he's German. Am I thinking of someone else? Information. He is, yeah, thank you. That is what I needed. A bit of self-confidence. You can see him in the Manchester City jersey. I do have a bit of footballing knowledge, boys and girls. There we go. Are we going to begin? No, this is not the way I want to concede. I think he got an assist last time. He doesn't get an assist this time. No, that is where... I think this is where oh, no. This is the game where... When we versed Ipswich last time, it was the game where Kovar had an absolute mare, ran up, and they got the assist from the goalkeeper because Kovar was in no man's land. Let's not see that again, Kovar. Come on. Let's get a goal here from this corner. Oh, hitting it just over the bar. But so far, Kovar having a decent day at the office, so I'm not expecting a repeat of that, although I am slightly nervous. It is going to happen. I'm not fuming with the performance, so I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance out there. I'd rather motivate them than get them upset at this current point in time, as we do have a really rotated squad, so let's not get harsh at them at the moment. It's just not worth it. Sometimes you got to be positive in life, and I think we all know that. The boys need some positivity, although... I can't even edit that cough out. It's in the middle of a highlight. Before I was going to cough, I was going to say, although they do have an attacking opportunity now, and I'm starting to think that call probably wasn't the right call, and it definitely wasn't. I should have said I'm not happy with the performance, because I reckon that wouldn't have been a goal. If I said something different, that chance wouldn't have happened, and would still be 0-0 on the day. It is quite disappointing to see us give away a sloppy penalty like that. It's disappointing that I coughed midway through. And to be honest, I'm probably not even going to remember to edit it out and put quotation marks that I've coughing. And now we'll concede it again. It's all come from me being positive. Screw positivity, boys and girls. Just being negative in life. Life sucks. Sucks, man. I didn't want to dive too deep, because I don't know if you guys actually, aren't having decent days, so I feel bad now. Life is quite good. You have a lot to live for. I'm sure you all have people in your life that are really important to you, and I think that if you're watching this video right now, you're important to me, so I really appreciate it. Life is beautiful. Please don't take it for granted, and just do the best that you can. I felt bad there for a minute. I was like, people could be in dark places. I could have just made the day a lot worse by saying that life is terrible. I needed to backtrack and make sure that I wasn't creating a negative atmosphere in my YouTube videos. Although, I feel a big negative atmosphere coming from Footy Manager right now. 2-0 loss is looking like what is going to happen against this Ipswich side. Unless we score a goal here to potentially mount a comeback, it would have to be a very good comeback. That could happen as we are on the ball. Gazzino playing it back to Kovar, trying to redeem himself for the last appearance against Ipswich. I don't think he has, but to be honest, he hasn't done terribly. None of the goals, I can say, have been completely his fault. If Maya scored there, I really would have felt excited about the last 10 minutes of this football match, but I don't think I am going to feel excited. But we do have a chance straight away once again. And if we score here, I mean, it's probably about as good as scoring that last opportunity. But if we concede here, it's going to be quite depressing, isn't it? I think they're going to score. It's a great tackle. Oh, Kovar. I don't know if I can completely blame you for that, but to be honest, you really shouldn't be that far off your line. And it's a really good shot by him, but I'm quite upset with you. Quite upset. Oh, that's not really his fault. I mean, it's terrible positioning, but it's only terrible positioning because he's coming out to try and defend the other shot, and then it's unlucky. I can't get mad at him for it. He definitely hasn't redeemed himself. He hasn't covered himself in glory in this match, has he? 6.2 rating. Oh, I thought he was about to concede again. 8 minutes to go. Clearly, Ipswich are the better of the two sides. I think we just have to accept that. make our last substitution. Dander will come on for Ramsey. I should have played Dander instead of Ramsey from the get-go. That's a regret in my life. Dander would have done something. I guarantee it. I don't guarantee it, but he could have done something. And I'm not that mad about the performance, although I think I did literally say I'm furious about the performance with what I just said. But hey, if you've got the time to record a YouTube video and also be actually, reading what is going on. I can't read and talk. I think we all know. I can barely read. See, look, watch. Marcus Stewart took several questions about his reaction to the match and player performance from the Football League paper. Talk Sport, Sky. I'm actually doing quite a good job here. I'm quite happy about this. I might go read a book off camera. No, I'm not. I'm going to go try and make some transfers as we try and prepare for a better performance against Reading, who are down in 7th place. So still not a very easy team. The only deal we've completed since last time we saw each other was Grant Hall officially leaving the club for £400,000. Very, very happy with that fee for a player that was brought in on a free, used a couple of times. It's a very decent amount of money. But the board are kind of annoying me. 25% transfer revenue retained. Not exactly what I wanted. But it is enough, and it is a decent amount of money now to be able to probably make 1 or 2 signings in this transfer window. Might end up being pre-contract expiry deals, but we'll see what we can do with that money. Unfortunately, they will be in future episodes, and we definitely do need a new centre-back now, actually, just as a reserve player. So, you know what? Straight off the bat, let's go here. Free transfer. I don't feel a desperate need to get a brilliant one, but this man already seems all right. Let's give him a trial. See what he has in his locker. Also, Flanagan. I mean, if you're cheap and not terrible and willing to not play a lot of football games, I'll be more than happy to have you. I just remembered this guy though. Actually, I think I might promote him. I've also got a really young centre back that's pretty good because our youth candidates from a couple of years ago were pretty decent. Maybe he could be fourth choice centre back. Don't mind it at all, actually. Maybe I won't end up bringing in a new centre back, but for now we're focusing on the games at hand, and this game is against Reading, and we're trying to bounce back with a win here. Hardy on the left wing, Walker, Palmer, Smith, Robson, Calderon, Johnson, Fagan, Walcott, Jones, Hannum still starting because unfortunately Toure got suspended again, and Kovar in between the six. Very, very strong 11. Let's jump into it and let's come away with yet another win in this league campaign. Hopefully, please. If we don't win this game, we're probably going to fall quite a bit further in the table, and I do definitely want to see a better performance than last time. We're at home. It's all looking like it's a positive result for us today, with Reading down quite a few points below us, so I'm hopeful that it's going to be a win for us tonight, and I'm hopeful that it's going to keep us in this 4th place position and potentially move us closer into those top 3 spots. But early on in this game, it doesn't look like a domination from either side. And I'm hoping that it does change in our favour as the game goes on. With 30 minutes gone and the first highlight coming our way, it could be doing that as Fagan Walcott nods the ball into the back of the net. Love that, man. What a signing he is. For £350,000, that's going to be the biggest bargain I've ever gotten in Football Manager. Probably in Football Manager, to be honest. Just because of how good he performs for the club. Like, not even the fact that we could sell him for £5 million now, an insane amount of profit. It's the fact that he plays incredibly game in, game out. He wins us so many points. I love him. He's got to be one of my favourite players I've ever used in Football Manager. What a player. And he heads the ball into the back of the net once again for us and gets us 1-0 up. And we could be going 2-0 up as there's an opportunity straight away in the second half. It's Johnson playing it back into Martin. Smith into Palmer. Palmer back into Martin. I don't mind the slow play. I'll always say when we do this, I like it. It's not panicked. There's nothing about it that makes me think that we are going to lose the position. It's just us waiting for an opportunity like this to come. Hardy plays it back, and that is beautiful football. I don't even need to manage this team. They've got it in their locker to play that kind of football. That is incredible. It's just slow passing movement, waiting for the right pass. Martin sees it, plays it over to Hardy. He could shoot here, but he knows that the cutback is there, and Walker just has to tap it into the back of the net. He could have just walked it into the back of the net, to be honest, but he shows the bit of unselfishness, Hardy, and he plays it into Walker. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think that there's no way we'll end this one slip based off the fact that they've only had 4 shots in this game. They'd have to do something pretty incredible in the second half to come away with a win. But I'm going to make a substitution to try and make sure we don't let it slip. Robson coming off the pitch, and we're bringing Drahir on for the last 30 minutes of this game. Not even 30 minutes, 25-ish minutes of this game. And to be fair, now they're attacking us, and I'm slightly worried, especially when that ball almost got to them, but we do intercept it. But it's still their chance, and they're through on goal, and they've scored. And I've realised I've been a bit cocky, but it's disallowed for an offside. Let's go, boys and girls. I'm doing a wee samba dance off camera, which is probably good that it's not on camera. And I've just had a speech about him. Do I have to do another one? I met Fagan Walcott when he was just 18 years of age. I believe he was just 18 years of age. Well, that sounds dodgy, doesn't it? I'm immediately stopping. No, 18. Illegal. No, I'm now digging myself into. Oh, but it is legal. But like, I don't really want to talk about Fagan Walcott. No, I'll stop. Jones, passing it into Hannum. Thank you for creating an opportunity for me, Football Manager. I appreciate that. Smith, in on goal, can't quite finish it. And that's his issue. He's actually a really good player for us. And I think he's picked it up since last time I think I roasted him, maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago. He's played pretty good, but he just doesn't have the finishing touch that he needs. And his stats actually suggest he should be better at finishing. 10... okay, it's not incredible, but 3 goals and 4 assists with an average rating of 7.06. It's not horrendous by any stretch of the imagination. It's not incredible, but it's not bad. So I don't mind keeping him around the football club, especially when he's still just improving, getting better at this football game, and hopefully doing it at our football club for many, many years to come. That doesn't matter that he hasn't scored that goal, and it doesn't matter that he hasn't had the most insane day at the office. Actually, he's the second best player on the pitch, so he has had a pretty good day at the office. And it doesn't even matter if they score here, but please tell me they don't. Thank goodness they don't. It's been blocked. It's still bouncing around. Can we get the clearance? Can we get the clearance? Can we get the end of the highlight? Or is it still a chance? It's still a chance. It's hit the woodwork, and it's hit. Yeah, I realise you can't see my face. But of course, stop commentating there because I'm just baffled by that. How has that happened? Hit the woodwork, plays it back in. Why is he not being closed down? Now comes off cover. Well, the clean sheet's gone, isn't it? But sometimes you got to accept that Football Manager is a flawed game. But at least we've gotten the 3 points. A 3-1 win is a good result on the night. It doesn't take away Fagan Walcott's 10.0 rating. I thought it would, not getting a clean sheet, but he's managed to do it anyway. We don't get now I've just completely lost all hope of what I was going to be doing in the transfer window. I have no idea. It's going to be fun to work that one out off camera. If it is juicy, I will give you the deadline day, but I imagine I normally get all my business done quite early in the January transfer window. And I'm definitely not showing you deadline day. It's too many games. Too many games that I need to play off camera that I would need to backtrack. You know what I'm saying? I've explained that terribly, but I think you kind of get what I'm saying. So we'll probably be back sometime around February to try and show you what is happening in the January transfer window, as well as what is happening with our football club in terms of success. Are any of these players decent? Probably rather play my young centre-back. I think he's probably going to be a decent rotation. He can't complain. He's meant to be a breakthrough prospect. If he gets called up every now and then, he's probably going to be chuffed with that. Great option for a centre-back. I think we're sorted. So, that is where we're ending this episode. Up in 4th place. No movement, but losing a couple of points here and there isn't ideal, but at least we're still in the playoff positions and pushing for those promotion positions. Thank you guys so much for watching, as per usual. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.